Well, hello, my beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-December 2023 right through to mid-January 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who's coming in your way. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see regarding their love situation currently? What are they meant to see for the period ahead as we move into 2024? Okay, so your protagonist energy is the key. Now, this is really about thinking about your destiny, okay? This is also about seeking answers. Some of you are on a personal journey of self-discovery at this time, and I definitely, sorry, they're just showing me an image in the water as I am scrying at the same time as doing your reading. It's a little bit distracting, but I'll just park it there. I'll tell you about the image now in a moment and continue with what I was saying. But I feel like you have been on a journey of self-discovery. Some of you have been learning a little bit more about yourself and learning to be happy in your independent energy. You're very self-sufficient, my beautiful Capricorn. You don't need anybody. However, you may be thinking right now of wanting to settle down, wanting to find a divine counterpart. And I definitely see that things have been tough for you. The energy that I'm picking up right now is that you're currently not talking to anybody and you found the dating scene a bit of a struggle. Okay, now there is a small portion of energy. I have to honor the energy that's coming through. There's a small portion of energy where some beautiful Capricorns out there have started talking to somebody new and you're wondering if this person is your destiny. Okay, I will pull a card on that right now before I move forward because this reading is for singles who have not really met anybody just yet. Let me just see how that's going. If you have connected to somebody, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. You and this person, you're going to be very sociable together anyway. I feel this person, lots of communication. They're very guarded, whoever this person is. How would you like to receive? Oh, we have the Lover's card. Okay, Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is going to be a very organic relationship. I feel if you're talking to someone already and there's flirtation and there's communication, this is definitely something that's going to turn into a high-level commitment. This is soulmate territory, and I feel like you and this person, you'll really put in the effort. However, the Seven of Pentacles tends to tell me that this is going to be a relationship like no other. I feel there's just this sort of longer amount of time to get to know each other, okay? But I definitely see that there is investment in this relationship right from the very beginning. And I feel that this is going to turn into something really spectacular and very serious indeed, okay? So for those of you who have not met somebody, I definitely see that you are going to meet somebody new. However, I feel it has been a little bit difficult. Some of you, especially with the letter in the resistance position, some of you have almost like stopped thinking about manifesting love because you feel it's been a long time, nothing's going in the right direction for you regarding love, and it's that you're focusing on your projects, your responsibilities, especially with the bear. I will go to each card and give you the energy from each one, but when the bear is present in your reading, it tends to tell me that whilst love is important, it's not been your full priority at this time because you have responsibility on your shoulders, you're totally bossing up in your life, you're focusing on your own needs, creating stability and protection for you and your family, and also there's an energy of just, you know, trying to find stability in difficult times, and we are certainly living in difficult times at this moment. But I do see that you're going to be a little bit more sociable as you move through the rest of the year and into 2024, especially as we're coming up to your birthday period, my beautiful Capricorn. Happy birthday to all those wonderful Capricorns out there when your birth date arrives, of course. And as you can see, your first card is the inner teacher. So you're learning about yourself a little bit more. Also, you're learning from past situations and how they may have shaped you when it comes to love. Because our first experience of what it means to love comes from the environment that we grow up in, things that we witness. So some of you may be really looking back with nostalgia at moments where you notice there is a cycle of repeat going on in your life. So it could be, for example, if you witnessed parents or guardians divorcing, separating, or, a turbulent home life, or, very much like a codependency kind of energy, you may notice that you are attracting people of a similar energy, or that situations have also played out the same. I want you to be aware that their narrative is not your love story, okay? And I feel like you are moving into a different arena when it comes to love, and I feel like you're opening yourself up to meeting somebody new. However, right now, I see that your focus is mainly on your life's mission, your life's purpose, and your true north. It doesn't mean love is not there for you, because I definitely see you're going to be a little bit more sociable and you're going to reach your goal. I mean, the World card tells me that you are going to be successful in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. However, with the higher calling there, I feel a lot of you are going to meet this person and they're somehow connected to your higher calling or to your mission in this lifetime. And some of you may be even planning some travel. I feel it's a high potential for you to meet someone traveling at this time as well, okay? Now, your first card there is the key. The image that they were giving me, it's come up again, so I'll mention it now. They're showing me an image of 2 walkie-talkies. Okay, it's such a strange image to get for your reading. However, it could mean that the new person that you're about to meet, they work in an arena that requires walkie-talkies. Okay, so it could be they are in the services, or they're in security, or I'm not sure what other industries require a walkie-talkie. It could be that they've it could be that they, if they work in like a warehouse that's huge, for example, they may need some sort of communication. Perhaps they're just trying to give me that image as being symbolic that this person is going to be available to you, both emotionally, but in terms of communication, they're a really good communicator. Also, it could indicate that you and this person will develop, your own secret love language. And you may even, when you meet this person, it's like you may keep this person under wraps at first. You're not going to tell anybody about this person until you get to know them a little bit better and know that you're establishing a relationship with this person before you sort of reveal it to other people. But I mean, for some of you, it could literally mean that you just bought like some walkie-talkies as a gift for somebody, or you just bought some for yourself. So I'm not really sure why they're just showing me that image, but I'm giving it to you because that's what I can see, and I'm going to leave that there, okay? Now, the key, as I said, is the protagonist energy, and this is really about thinking what's next, your destiny. And some of you, this is a breakthrough, okay? This is a major breakthrough. And I'm going to pull a card on this because I feel there's someone, and, I'm not really sure how I feel about this energy, so I'm just going to clarify it first, okay? Let me just see if I'm on the nose with the energy before I mention it. Oh, yeah, okay. There is somebody here, I'm getting 2 energies, that there is someone who has a crush on you, okay? And it's a secret crush. You may even know who this person is. You may, intuitively feel who this person is. However, I feel like this person is attached to somebody else. I feel like they're in a high-level commitment, okay? Because we've got the Hierophant there. I just feel this energy that there is someone who, they are really crushing on you hard. They're really attracted to you, but they've got somebody else, okay? So, I mean, I just wanted to clarify that, and the 2 of Cups have just come out. So it really highlights the energy that I'm picking up on. Now, just let me see if that person is going to try and approach you. I mean, you probably don't want that to happen. I mean, I know I wouldn't. But if this person is, I just wanted to check. This person, I feel they may be leaving this relationship soon, okay? And it's like they're they're wanting to leave the relationship. I feel like they're not leaving the relationship for you per se, my beautiful Capricorn. I feel like the relationship they're in is actually over, okay? It's almost like they've been living separate lives. And this person, they're highly attracted to you, and I feel like they are going to pick up the courage to try and tell you. Now, I'm just going to see if this is the person who's coming in. No. Okay. So there's someone new coming in, but I just want you to be aware of this. So for example, sometimes Spirit gives me these indications like someone is highly attracted to you who is attached to somebody else. They're going to come forward. They're going to be very lusty. They're going to be maybe a little bit flirtatious and suggestive towards you. However, that's like a sign that you're about to meet someone new. Okay. Now, of course, if you are really attracted to that person and they've left their relationship, etc., and you want to explore that, then go for it. Okay. Because your heart wants what your heart wants. However, I get a sense here, this person, they do want you, whoever this person is, and they want you bad. Okay. They're obsessing over you, whoever this person is. But I feel like it may be a little bit too soon, like rebound energy, if they come out of something or they're coming out of something or they've just come out of something and then they approach you. I feel like they're really not ready for like a high level commitment. However, they're ready to explore you without any attachments at this time. That's what they're giving me. My guides are giving me. The Page of Pentacles tells me that there is someone new that you do not know that is coming in for you. And this person is going to invest in a relationship from the very beginning. Okay. Now, because we do have the Page of Pentacles showing up and the Inner Teacher, this new person who is entering your energetic sphere, if you're thinking about learning something, going back to class or taking up some sort of like extracurricular learning or even a hobby or a skill set, I feel like there's a high potential for you to meet this person on that. But also if it's involving travel. So for example, if you're someone who has decided to put yourself on like a week away in a writing camp, or, you know, if you are going on a spiritual retreat and you're learning more about yourself. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, you taking a trip and spending your money. It could be that you're going locally to a group of people who want to know more about the human psyche, about themselves, you know, reestablishing a relationship with oneself. I feel there's a high potential for you to meet someone connected to that in some way. Okay. But I feel this is a major breakthrough, and it's number 8, which is the number of the self there. Okay. I hope you can see. I mean, of course it's number 33. When you reduce it, 3 plus 3 is 6, the number of the Lover's card, but number 8, it's like you are bringing balance and unconditional love to yourself first. Your own needs are coming first. And that's when you're seeing the breakthrough, okay? And we've got Inner Teacher, which is the Hierophant. You're looking for love, a high-level commitment. You're wanting to settle down with somebody. You want something traditional, okay? But this is really about you learning more about yourself. And I feel like there is a curiosity here of you, like, connecting to some sort of group of learning. And even if it's like a hobby, say, for example, you love to play soccer, right? And you're like, okay, I'm going to join a group. You're going to learn more about your skill there. And you're going to meet new people, whether they're connected to the organization or whether they're connected to people coming to watch the game. So equally, if you are a painter or someone who's highly creative and you're like, you know what, I want to explore my skill set a little bit more, I feel like you join a group of people where you learn something. Now, each card has a meaning. And I also pick up the energy. So this card literally means to learn more about yourself, or a traditional relationship, or you have expectations that when you're in a relationship, you are for keeps and you are expecting the same from a new person who comes in. Okay. I feel like you will not be disappointed. Now, we do have the letter. It's in the resistance position. So it's like you got it in the reverse. So I feel, especially with the Death card there, also in the reverse, I feel like you've waited a long time. You've been in a stagnant state regarding love, and it feels like nothing's happening. And some of you are trying to break old habits, trying not to attract a similar sort of person or a similar set of situations. And I feel like you are creating space for new love, but you must shed what is old and familiar in order to do something bold and daring and meet a new person who's meant to be on your path. Now, I do see that, you know, anything that is in the resistance position, of course, like that, will go into the upright. And that means you are going to be talking to someone new, because the Death card symbolizes new energy. Out with the old, in with the new. And some of you, you may have ended a relationship with somebody in the past, and it was very difficult, and you've had to heal that. Now, I'm mentioning this to every sign, okay? So there is a correlation because it affects the collective, not just each sign individually. However, it will, to some degree, affect signs differently in terms of the amount of people who will get a message from their ex, because we do have that Mercury retrograde that occurs on the 13th of the month, 13th of December, and it ends on the 1st of January, okay? So there is a window, a pocket of time where there is a high potential for an ex to reach out and try to communicate. However, because you've got the death card there, I see that you are not opening any doors to that person. I feel like you've left this in the past, okay? Even though it may be tempting, I feel like you've left it in the past. There's going to be a small percentage of my beautiful Capricorns out there who are like, you know what, I actually do want to reconnect to an ex. And with the higher calling card, which is the judgment card, of course, I definitely see that you can rekindle things with this person. However, with the world card, I feel like it's like it doesn't last as long as you'd hoped for. I hate giving that message, I really do, but I have to be honest with you because the world card, something comes to an end, okay? And I'm just going to, yeah, I feel like it's the same old thing, especially with the Four of Cups present. This is regarding an ex. Two of Swords is like you're a little bit unsure. You are thinking perhaps it'd be better to explore uncharted territory, move towards a new person. And of course, we've got the Four of Cups there, which means you're kind of bored of their MO, the way that they operate, modus operandi. I really feel like they come in doing the same sort of pattern, or you have an expectation of how it's going to go, and it may disappoint you each time. It's almost like this disenchantment, like, oh, it's going to do the same thing, isn't it? This person's not really learnt their lesson. And I feel the universe, as you can see there with that cup, the universe is actually delivering a new person into your energetic sphere that is going to be more emotionally fulfilling than any relationship you've had before. So I definitely see a new start. You're going to be communicating with somebody new, and I feel that this is a transformative love relationship. Now we do have the bear. Okay, now the bear is a very protective energy. So if some of you beautiful Capricorns out there have been heartbroken in the past, you may have been hesitant to get back in the dating arena. I feel like you're not trying to dwell on the past, and you have done a lot of personal development and growth because of the cards that you've got at the beginning. However, it's number 15, which is the Devil card energy, which represents you, my beautiful Capricorn. The Devil card is not an evil card. It's actually a card that identifies where we feel stuck. And these moments of feeling bound or helpless to change our circumstances, they can come from our own thoughts, but they can also come from previous experiences that we've had or witnessed where we feel hesitant to have it happen to us again. So we get very protective of our energy. And whilst previous experiences are important because they shape who we are, they should no longer have power over us to prevent our future happiness. Okay, so I definitely see that you are releasing something. You're sort of turning a chapter in your life in some way, and you're taking back control, because this card is a card of control. Okay. Also, this card can indicate that some of you beautiful Capricorns out there, you may have been bullied when you were younger, okay? This has sort of come up in quite a few people's readings this month. So perhaps this is a month of really processing, self-worth and, really reestablishing your sense of power in a situation, or empowering yourself over those previous experiences that you've had. Because some people, I've been bullied when I was younger. I certainly know that it doesn't have power over me. However, when there are moments of feeling a bit vulnerable, or a little bit like, opening myself up to a divine counterpart and really showing who I am, sometimes we can feel a little bit like hesitant because we feel there is a potential that we are not accepted. And this can stem from moments when we were younger of being bullied, okay? And remember, a bully tends to project their energy. Normally, a bully is bullied in the home life, and it sort of like gets that energy out onto people around them when they're younger. But it's also an energy of knocking someone who they feel is better than them. So I feel like you've come to terms and come to peace with that if you have been bullied in the past, but it is showing up here, so I have to mention it. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but I feel there's this like overcoming a blockage or a struggle in love. And some of you are literally like re-examining your past and seeing if any of those past situations have been influencing you in the way that you operate in love. Because someone who has low self-esteem, low confidence, or it's tough to kind of put yourself out there. Sometimes it can limit us to a certain degree. And then we start to mature and we start to say, you know what? Life's too short. Let's just be our authentic selves, and it doesn't really matter, okay? Many, many years ago, someone said to me, and it was when I was younger, I was a teenager actually, and they said to me, don't be afraid of the word no. And I was like, okay. I mean, how hard can the word no be? Because at that point I hadn't really, recognized rejection. I hadn't had certain experiences. Then of course I got bullied pretty badly. And as I grew up, lots of no's came my way, lots of rejections and experiences. I was like, whoa. And that sort of sentence came back to me. It was like, no just means another opportunity to find a yes. As one door closes, there is another door that is opening for you. So it's easy to kind of let go of what is not meant for you, because whatever is meant for you, it will never pass you by. It will always stay by your side, okay? So we do have the birds there. This indicates you're going to be a little bit more sociable than usual. Some of you may notice a few invitations coming in, but also this is a card of feeling a little bit frustrated, restless in your current circumstances. And it's like, you need to do something about it. It's kind of like fight or flight mode. You can fight it and say, you know what, I'm just going to stay in the same position. And if you're not happy with the position you're in right now, then of course you're going to feel a little bit stuck. And if you change your circumstances, then you change the energy, and then you start to change the law of attraction, and the vibrancy shifts and connects you to a soulmate. So I definitely see you being a little bit more sociable than usual. As you can see, it's number 12 there. That's the Hangman energy, and that's the surrender energy. So if there are any invitations, parties, events, there's a special event coming up very shortly, my beautiful Capricorn. That would be your birthday season. So some of you may be currently trying to plan something, or if you're not really someone who celebrates birthdays, there may be an event that you get invited to, some sort of celebration that puts you in like the company of other people. However, what I'm seeing here is you're literally doing something for you. I feel like you're learning something, course of learning, or some sort of travel which will enrich you. It could be something, when you go away on like a historic kind of like journey, and you're seeing like the history of old towns and things like that, and you may like rock up to a restaurant and they've got an event there, and then everyone's like hearing the music and suddenly people are dancing. It could be something very impromptu like that you're experiencing. But what I do see here is it's a place where you learn. Okay, and that did come up briefly in one of the other readings. I think it was a Sagittarian reading. I'm not sure 100%, but I feel that that did come up. So maybe there's some sort of correlation there. And that can mean when there is crossover energy, it can mean that you're about to meet a Sagittarian, or it can mean that you're about to meet that sign that there is that crossover with, okay? Now we do have the Judgment card here, so this really does mean that you're focusing on your higher purpose, and this is where you will connect to this person. They are somehow connected with your true calling. So if you have a whisper from your heart, your guides are trying to nudge you in a certain direction, listen to the call. Also, this card is a card of second chances, and I'm not just talking about an ex, because we do have that Mercury retrograde. I'm talking about second wind energy, where you suddenly rebirth and you find that motivation, that drive, and that desire to put yourself in a position to meet someone new. Because some of you have been out of the dating scene for a while, and it's not that you're keeping love at arm's length. I don't feel that for you in particular. I feel that you have taken ownership of your time, and you're like, you know what, I'm focusing the energy on me now. This is my time, and you're reestablishing a relationship with yourself. Because some of you may have neglected your own needs for a while, focused on, your priorities, your work, or, your projects. And I definitely get a sense here that you are suddenly like unveiling yourself, and I feel that you're about to meet someone new, okay? I just heard solar return, so I definitely feel like in and around your birth date, there is a high potential for you to meet somebody new, okay? We will discover where this goes when I do a Celtic cross, but we've got the World card, which is integration. I mean, what a word. That's like get yourself out there, mingle. I just heard as well, single and ready to mingle, okay? That's a wonderful sentence that just came out there, but perhaps that's how you're feeling right now. The World card is also a card of reaching your goal, but also, more importantly, it's about being in the right place at the right time to meet the right person, okay? The World card is success, abundance, and completing a cycle of learning, as well as completing a goal. So if your goal is to talk to someone new and strike up a relationship with that person, then you're going to achieve that. But right now, I feel like you've been trying to create balance and harmony in your world, and your focus has really been yourself at this time. Not in a selfish way, but in a way where you're implementing self-care routines, erecting healthier boundaries, and knowing your worth, okay? So let me just see what is coming in for you regarding this Celtic cross. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? We've got the Queen of Pentacles to start. Now, this can tell me that you are in... how can I put that? Conservation mode. You're saving yourself for the one, okay? And you may have been a bit of a homebody. You've been working really hard on your projects. You've been focusing on your finances, on your security, and on your family, okay? We've got the Queen of Cups there. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. And the Queen of Cups in that position, that's the energy that I was talking about. It's like you're only going to put yourself out there when you feel ready to fall in love, okay? And I feel some of you, you may have dealt with people in the past who are emotionally insecure or manipulative in some way, or you may be healing from that situation. And I definitely get a sense here that you've been like really listening to your heart and your body, mind, and soul and saying, you know what, I'm not ready yet. But when the moment is right, you'll put yourself out there. And I see that you are going to meet this new person, okay? How would you like to receive? Yeah. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? King of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. Now, some of you may have been on a high-level commitment in the past, and it's separated, and it's left you feeling a little bit bereft, a little bit like you're drifting, okay? But I definitely see, I mean, even the cards tell me, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in the near future. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. What it tells me is there is someone coming in that is a match for you. Someone who offers a high-level commitment. Someone who is true blue. Someone who is, it's like someone you can trust. Someone who's faithful, kind, loving, and loyal. But there is also two people interested in you. Okay, so this could be, you know, the person that I said who is already taken. Yeah, I mean, they're giving me the same energy. Someone who's already taken comes in and shows interest in you. I mean, this could be someone who you've either been with in the past, or it could be someone that you work with, or someone who's in the community, or they just want me to go one more, so I will. Okay. Four of Cups. I mean, you're getting the same energy. Four of Cups have popped out again. So this means someone new is coming in. However, I feel like you're turning your back on someone who's got a lot of fire in their chart. Okay, but we'll get to that in a moment. Queen of Pentacles, you're looking for someone who is serious about love, someone who wants to settle down, okay? I feel like you have been focusing on your wealth, on your comfort. Domesticity is the energy that comes out from this card. So I feel like you have been a bit of a homebody. Perhaps you have wanted love, but you're in a period of blossoming. And, you know, I feel like you've been attending to your own needs. I also feel like you've been cultivating your landscape, preparing for love. And I feel that, you know, you're such an honest, open person, my beautiful Capricorn. You deserve someone who, you know, completely matches your vibration. And in the near future, we have that person coming in, okay? So King and Queen of Pentacles there. This person can have very strong earth in their chart, Taurus, perhaps even another Capricorn there, or Virgo. Doesn't have to be sun, moon, or rising, but I definitely see that you are meeting a divine counterpart. We have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is your crossing card. So some of you, your emotions have been a little bit sensitive recently. You may have even felt that they have been fluctuating. And I definitely get a sense here. I mean, when you look at that card, because it is the crossing card, you read the upright and the reverse, okay? So as you can see there, this Queen of Cups, she has the seahorse there. That represents soulmate energy, and it's like she's found the one. She was ready to fall in love because she recognized that she is a gift and she has a lot to offer. And I feel that's what you've been doing. You've been starting to learn more about yourself and recognize that actually you give a lot of your heart when it comes to love, and you don't fall in love easily. So I definitely get a sense here that you are so ready to love, but you have been disappointed in the past. And I feel some of you may have clammed up with your emotions, kept love. See, the thing is, I don't feel like you kept love at arm's length. I feel like you almost like gave yourself a period of time, like, you know what, I'm not going to date for 6 months or a year. Or I feel like you on purpose said, nope, I'm going to focus on me at this time. And then I get the sense that suddenly you are like, it's almost like you've been dormant and suddenly you're reawakening. Suddenly you want to be seen, you want to see someone, and I feel this energy shifting for you. But I want to pull a card on the Queen of Cups because it is a crossing card. So this could just mean that you're about to get an invitation from a friend, or you're going to go to a place of learning with a friend, or you're going to meet a friend there and they invite you to something and you meet a soulmate. I mean, it's so obvious from your reading, new love is coming in and this person is a soulmate, okay? But just let me clarify this Queen of Cups for you. High Priestess. Now, this could be a spiritual journey or a spiritual friend. With the High Priestess, this is a card that indicates fluctuation, you know, in between worlds. So I feel it's more applied to your energy, that sometimes you've gone, you know what, I really want love. I'm going to focus on looking for love. And there's just been nobody out there who's sparking that chemistry within you. And then you're kind of like, you know what, actually, I'm too busy. I don't really want love. I'm kind of like okay by myself. So I feel this kind of fluctuating energy from your reading. But I feel as you're shifting through the month of December into January, I feel like you are creating space. I feel like you are ready for a fulfilled high-level commitment, and it's coming in for you. What's below you, we have the Strength card. So this is all about unconditional love. It's about self-care routines, erecting healthier boundaries, but it's also about being bold and daring. And interestingly enough, from this card, I feel like you are gaining courage. You're finding that inner calm. You've basically said to yourself that you are trying to eradicate drama from your life and create a peaceful world around you. Now, that's through everything, like friendships, family, your lifestyle. I feel like you're really trying to create something healthy for you. And this card is also like you overcoming obstacles. You know, overcoming obstacles that are within and outside of yourself. That's the energy that I've got. But I feel that you are shifting a narrative right now, and I feel actually you will have two people to choose from. So it's almost like buses. Like, you know, you wait a long time, nobody's coming along. Years pass, sometimes months if you're lucky, and then suddenly you're getting a lot of interest. And these are romantic interests that are coming in, okay? You're vibing at a frequency where you'll have a choice. I mean, this card, the Lover's card, it indicates a soulmate is coming in. However, it also indicates choice, because this card used to be called the Choice card. So I feel that the fact that there are two kings here and there's two queens here, I feel some of you could even go on like a double date. Perhaps your friend may try to set you up with someone, and it's someone from their class of learning or someone from your class of learning. Or it could be that these are aspects of yourself where you used to want a certain type of person, someone who's like really like intense, passionate, fiery, you know, really like bold and charming, and then you recognize that that's not sustainable, that you also want the passion and the fireworks in a relationship. However, you want someone who's a little more grounded, someone who is stable, someone who's going to be in it for the long haul. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that because I want to see, is this for people or is this an energy of aspects of self? Okay, because I definitely feel there's two people's energy in this reading, and it's like two of these people are your love options, but the four energy is like, is it you and a friend going somewhere? Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I just need to clarify. The Magician card. Okay, the fact that I got the Magician card, these are elements of self. Okay, so it's like these fluctuating elements. And the Magician card, there's always, you know, water, fire, air, and earth on the table there. So I feel these are elements of self. Six of Wands, Nine of Wands. So I feel some of you, one moment you're feeling like a little bit left out in the cold. You may feel that love has either passed you by and you're forgetting about it completely, or you're very guarded against it. You're questioning, you're cautious and uncertain as to whether you're going to have a love life. And then the next moment, you're feeling a little bit more like good about yourself, peacocking yourself and thinking, you know what, I'm awesome. And I feel like it's fluctuating energies. Okay, now that may not resonate with every Capricorn out there, but this is the energy that I've got coming through. Now, humans, to some degree, we're all like that. You know, sometimes I can wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I go, oh my gosh, who's that? This is not a good day. I need to get some more water. I need to not eat pasta before bed. I need to really like hone it in, okay? And then the next day I can wake up and go, you know what? Actually, I'm looking pretty fine. I'm going to go out there and I'm just going to smile at everybody I meet and I'm going to have a great old day. You know, we all fluctuate in our energies. It's human nature. That's why we're given, you know, those feelings and emotions for a reason. And that sentence, this too shall pass, is a little bit of a nudge to remember that, okay? So I feel right now, though, the energy that I'm tapping into for you, I feel like you are so ready for love and you are attracting a lot of attention at this time. And you actually attract a lot of attention, my beautiful Capricorn, but I feel sometimes you're so busy doing life, spinning all the plates, you know, I feel like you go out and happen to life. You don't let life happen to you. And I feel sometimes you just don't notice people giving you a bit of a side eye or checking you out and thinking, So I feel now, though, you're actually going to see it, okay? Now, we do have that Five of Wands. This is in your potential position. You're going to have to make a choice, okay? Now, as you can see, the chessboard, it's like someone is going to make a move towards you. However, you may have someone else on your mind, or there may be someone from the past who tries to reach out, or even that person who's somehow connected to somebody else, but they're still really interested in you. I feel like you got options here, okay? Also, there's a place where you are very competitive. Some of you, you may be training for something, getting a qualification or a certification for something, or some of you may be like going down the gym, or you know, you're going traveling, because I feel like there's this energy of competition or training or, you know, challenge, going off and doing exciting things. And that's where you're going to meet like almost rivalry for love. Okay, and I feel the person you choose, looking at the energy, you're choosing someone who's stable. Now, that doesn't mean stable is boring. It doesn't mean that this new person coming in is like dull. No, they're not. They're serious about settling down. They're passionate. They're kind. They know what they want. They're open and they're available and they want you. Okay, we do have in the near future a King of Pentacles energy coming in. Again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. This is a counterpart to the energy that you're vibing at right now. And this is important because the Queen of Pentacles is your starting position. So that's your energy. How are you vibing at this present moment? Queen of Pentacles. So this is what you're attracting. You're attracting a divine counterpart. Someone who has their life together. Someone who, you know, is looking to the future, who wants to settle down. Someone you can trust. Someone who's really practical as well as stable and also passionate and open. This person, they really like the finer things in life, okay? This person also could be a business person, or if you're retired, this person could also be retired and have established themselves as a really great business person. And I feel like they've got a lot of money. This person is very successful, whoever it is that you're attracting at this time as well. And I feel it's a perfect match. This person, when they actually meet you, maybe they're going to have a conversation about walkie-talkies. I'm not sure because they show me that image again. Sometimes when I mention the image and I don't say what my guides want me to say about it, it'll pop up again. But the walkie-talkies seem to be connected to this new person. So again, when you go on a date with this new person, maybe they're going to talk about it, or whatever work they do or did required them having to communicate something really important to people. I mean, this person could be like a long distance like driver or something as well. They have like walkie-talkies or you know, communication sort of sets that they have to communicate to other people. So I'm not really sure. But ultimately, I feel this person, they've reached a certain point in life where they are really comfortable. And as soon as they meet you, they it's almost like they see a future with you. They want to settle down. They're not going to say they want to settle down with you immediately, because that would make you freak out and then you'd be running out the door. However, I feel in their mind straight away, it's like they can see you and them building something really special. Okay. Now, this is your advice to yourself in this moment, which is to be curious, to get out there, see who's out there, you know, if there's any invitations to attend them. And I kid you not, the energy I was getting right at the beginning where you learn something, this person's literally got a cap and gown. Okay, this is a different deck and I'm still getting the same energy. So it may not resonate with everybody, but that's the energy that I've got coming through, and I've got to honor that. Okay, some of you may even be thinking, you know what, I really wanted to learn how to make a mosaic, you know, really random. And you're like, I wonder if there's any courses in my local area. And then you're just going to Google it and then find it and be like, yep, you know what? That's what I'm going to do in the new year. Suddenly, you're going to be in a group of people and you strike up friendships, and somehow I feel whatever it is that is your calling or you are called to do or you're interested in, this is where you meet this new person. Also, Page of Swords, some of you beautiful Capricorns out there, as I said, you're already talking to somebody. I feel like you're going to get to know this person a little bit more, and it's going to turn into something really special. Because please note that you got the Lover's card twice in this reading, which tells me that it's a soulmate. Now, Page of Swords, as you see, all those books, I mean, for some of you, it could literally mean that you're going to meet someone in a library because, you know, you're learning and there's books and things like that. So I definitely see that you will be communicating with somebody new very shortly. It's not too far away. This is the near future position, okay? And I feel that you're being guided towards that happy ever after. This is the 10 of Cups. This is to be, you know, in a high level commitment with someone where you do settle down, that you either, you know, move in with each other or, you know, move towards marriage later on. I definitely get a sense here that this is your divine counterpart and you're going to be so happy with this person. This is a very peaceful relationship, and actually when you are with this new person, you're very lucky, okay? What I mean by that, both of you are very lucky, as in you're going to have good fortune. Not that you're lucky to be with each other, because of course you are, but it's more than that. I feel once you get together with this person, it's almost like you and this person, your luck changes and you become very fortunate in life. Okay, lots of wins coming your way, and I feel both of you, you just get each other on a deeper level, whoever this person is. As I said, I feel like they may have strong earth in their chart. There is definitely water there as well. Some Gemini coming through, some Pisces, and some Leo. I mean, there's pretty much all signs here, so I feel this person's quite grounded. But this is the external circumstances. The universe is stepping in to make sure that this happens for you, okay? Now, Six of Wands is your hope and fear position. You want someone to see you, to get you, to understand you, to make the effort. Six of Wands is like to be seen. It is to accomplish whatever it is you set out to do. But also, some of you, especially since the Six of Wands there, you know, it's a crossing position, which means you also read the reverse. And some of you are close to giving up on love, or you feel, you know, that you have a lack of confidence in love itself because love has been painful. It has taught you some hard lessons, or you feel it is not stuck by your side. So why should you give love any of your time? But I feel this new person will change your mind. And I feel like you will be successful and you will reach your goal. Now, this is your outcome energy, which is basically a summary of everything that has gone on in your energy reading. Okay, we've got the King of Wands here, which really indicates someone who's really passionate, intense, fiery is coming in, and you may be attracted to this person. You may be tempted to go with this person, and only you can choose whether you want to go with this person or whether you want to go with this sort of King of Pentacles energy. Okay, so let me just pull a card on that King of Wands, because it can also indicate that aspect of self where you are influencing your circumstances by being bold, daring, and doing something different. But I do see this as a person. I see it as, you know, look at that. It's like, remember what you want. Remember where you are at in life, because we can meet someone and we can think the world of that person, we can fall in love with that person, and they can fall in love with us. But if we're not looking in the same direction and wanting the same things, it's misaligned. So as you can see, this is misalignment. So there may be someone in your world that you really want to make it work with, but deep down you know that this person, it's not going to work, okay? It's almost like it's not sustainable. because this person, they want to move too fast. They want to, look at the physical aspects of a relationship, and you're vibing at this frequency, which means you're wanting a divine counterpart that matches your frequency. So this person is showing up heavily as being your soulmate. I mean, I'm shuffling the cards and you're getting the exact same cards out of this deck that you got in this deck. Okay, you can't write that. Now, we do have the Three of Wands. Oh, where's the Three of Wands? There it is. Three of Wands there, which means you turn your back on this person, whoever this person is, okay? Fire energy could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy, but ultimately, I feel like you recognize the difference between lust and love, okay? The Three of Wands is you looking for alternatives. This figure is holding that ship back. So you're conserving your energy, you're conserving your love, you're waiting for the one, okay? You're saving yourself for the one, because that ship is the journey of love. So when you have the Three of Wands, it means you're aligning yourself with your heart's desire, and there are other opportunities that are right for you, that are being put on your path towards success. And as this is a love reading, I definitely see that you are moving towards love at a different pace. But there is someone coming in that either you have history with, or I mentioned someone that you know who has feelings for you. They're very passionate, intense, and they are in some way connected to somebody else. I feel like you'll know the difference, okay? Because as you can see, that Six of Cups is reunion energy, nostalgia, okay? And I feel it's nice when old flames come back sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes we can give an old flame the benefit of the doubt. It really depends on how that person treated you or how things ended. But as you can see there, I feel there's potential of reunion. But I feel like some of you are, thinking about the good old days of when it was easier to meet new people. But the universe is going to make sure that you're on the right path to meet this new person who comes in. So I see reunion potential with you and somebody. However, because that Three of Wands is there, I feel like you're turning your back on that. And I mean, you got the Four of Cups again, which means this person from your past doesn't meet your expectations, and the universe protects you from that situation because it's misaligned. And then you meet this new person. Okay, remember the Four of Cups I showed you earlier? The hand with a new cup comes out of a very turbulent cloud and says, this is the option for you. This is a more rewarding love than anything you've ever experienced before. This is your soulmate. So I feel you're actually, being offered a new opportunity in love. There's a new option coming in for you. And I feel like you are aligned with this person. This person is your soulmate, okay? So I'm just going to close your reading. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Yeah, look at this. I mean, even in a different deck, they're showing me friendship. Right? So there is someone that you know who is a friend, and they have a more romantic interest in you. However, we've already established this person, I think they got somebody else, or they're just ending a relationship and they're just not emotionally ready for a long-term reciprocal relationship at this time. Doesn't mean they're not going to be available in the future. However, it depends on which way you want to go with that. Okay, I'm just going to get some more cards for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Oh, one more. Okay. So we have fear. Okay. So some of you have been fearing that there's no love available for you. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you are manifesting love at this time, then you are going to have love. Anything you can see in the mind, you can have in the hand. Thoughts really do become things, okay? Now also we have chemistry, so you're looking for that spark, and you will have a lot of chemistry with this new person, okay? As I said, this person who is new, they are really fun to be with. They're actually very playful. They are open-hearted. They're really funny, humorous as well, and they're actually really serious about relationships settling down. So we also have passion there, okay? So I feel you will have to choose between lust and love. I feel like you will know the difference. And I do see a high level commitment coming in for you as well. And this new person, they absolutely, it's almost like the chemistry is off the charts. Okay, I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune. Oh, we've only got one rune for you. We got the arrow. That's wonderful, because that means that you are going to get good karma. I feel like you're going to be right on target. And I definitely see that You're going to have the energy to like get yourself out there, feel motivated to find love. And whenever you get this rune, it connects to lilies. Okay, now lilies, whenever you get lilies, especially in the Lenormand deck, that's all about passion. It's about sensitivity. It's about sensuality. And it's about a connection that is deep, that is exciting and mature as well. So I feel, this person, the energy I'm getting from this rune, this person, this new person, they will join your family lineage, okay? So I do see that you may marry this new person, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. That lets you know when I update my next message. Lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn, and love and light.